NSC Fan TV. I'm here with Blake. I'm
Yes,
here
sir.
with Justin.
Yes, sir.
So we have things to talk about from tonight.
Yeah.
You got some updates about Huntsville.
Yeah.
Let's talk about tonight, and then I want to hear about Huntsville. So what did you think tonight, Blake?
All you really need to know about tonight is Hat Trick Haney, baby. That man is a freaking villain out there. 13 goals, 9 assists. That man is on fire right now, brother.
Hot day.
There's a reason they have the MVP chant because they're not telling any lies.
That's
A
exactly
hat trick against the second. What were they? The second overall.
Third best team in
Or
MLS.
third
First
best,
in,
yeah.
in the West.
Second,
But
yeah.
guess what? The East is a
Doesn't
lot
matter.
better than the West.
Oh yeah.
So in terms of so going toe to toe with class of the West,
Sure.
coming out pretty well. Question about their goal. What'd you think, Justin?
Honestly, since it was on the opposite side of the pitch, it was hard to tell what it was at first. We saw a lot of angles on the
Have you got good
replay.
glasses?
Yeah, a lot of people, some people thought there was an offside. Some people thought there was handball, like a little Maradona hand of God going on. But I was like, you know what? Let those people with bad barbecue think they're worth the nickel. That's fine. What happened in the second half?
Hat Trick Haney, baby.
NSC happened. Hat Trick Haney happened. St. Louis, they go back to City Park. Ain't shit here.
That's right.
Ain't shit.
So
Looks
a little bit. So that was a really good description as to what the transition happened. Nashville played with some urgency in that
Sure.
second half.
Absolutely.
What contributed to that?
I think the guys just felt a sense of urgency, man. I
Yeah.
mean, they really they had the possession really well, and they were on the attack constantly, man. And then when St. Louis gave us a little bit of pressure the other way, we stood our ground. We filled the gaps. We didn't let anything through. We had that one goal. Like you said, I thought he was offsides, but VAR, it never works here, anyways.
Never works here.
Never for
They
us.
just got bad. They got bad reception or something. Some sort of
I think it's a
warped
little
camera.
lag or something. Maybe they got 100 ping or something going on.
Exactly. It's
there.
like everybody else is on the Wi-Fi too.
That's right.
So in terms of the substitutions, especially seeing Schaffelberg at the half, what'd you think in terms of Gary just managing the substitutions?
I think he did an astounding job. I mean, Schaffelberg getting that penalty for us. He's using that speed he always has.
Yeah.
When he's on that ball, no one's around him. The other team knows. I mean, it might be a goal, it might not, but they know they got to get some people in that box. But don't get too hard, or you might, have a penalty.
It's like you said, I mean, Schaffelberg's averaging 22.5 miles per hour on his runs. The second fastest in MLS. I think he actually might be the fastest, but 22.5 miles per hour. That's
The only thing faster is the ball, right?
That's the same speed as Derrick Henry on his 99-yard run against
Against the
Jacksonville
Jaguars.
Jaguars. That's moving, man.
moving.
So
That's
just
trucking.
imagine Derrick Henry and Schaffelberg side by side. At that moment. They would be
Trucking.
going
I
the
would
same
I wouldn't
speed.
want to check
That's
either one of
trucking.
them.
No.
That's trucking.
Absolutely.
That's trucking.
Absolutely.
So last question.
Sure.
Defense. So again, we had this scrummy ass goal,
Sure.
but Zimmerman's away on international duty. McNaughton's out. McNaughton's out with a bump.
Yep.
What do we think? What do we think about A, Mayer, B, Bauer?
Both of them played their ass off, and Mayer's been playing his ass off for the whole entire season. That's why he's in a lot of people's top 11 in the entire MLS right now, because he has been filling that gap where Zimmerman's been out. He's been the guy to be at our center back, has really held that defense together.
Mayer stepping up. What do you think?
Defensive depth is something that a lot of teams tend to take for granted. A lot of teams are, they're all about, obviously you want to get goals. No one wants to just park the bus for 90 minutes, but you cannot overlook defensive depth. And I think that's one thing that Gary and Nashville did an astounding job of, because, we have the injury, someone's away in international duties. But those two guys, I mean, they were, aside from that one iffy goal, they were brick walls. I mean, Joe didn't really have to do too much tonight.
One save tonight for Joe.
That's right.
One save
One
tonight.
save.
One off the post. All right. So guys, thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Huntsville.
We had a whole thing about Huntsville. Let's talk about the soccer knots.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the soccer knots. There we are. All right. So undefeated still soccer knots. Tell us about the squad.
We're technically we're not undefeated by a lot. So we actually dropped in the polls for a while.
Oh.
We were down. But right now we're on a 2-game winning streak.
2-game winning streak. Sorry for that. Thanks, guys.
You're all good. But this past Sunday we just beat St. Louis City. We scored in the first 9 seconds of the game.
First 9 seconds.
Ollie Wright putting it on is it Bolaños that scored
Bolaños,
first?
yes.
Moneyball.
Yeah, I mean, they have been at these past, because they had a game up in Toronto just a couple days ago. They play tomorrow against Miami. We got to get a revenge win against them.
Yep.
But we got a good streak going. Defense has really been stepping up. Yeah.
Intermessi.
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 But you know, as long as whenever we come here so far, I guess we can call ourselves a good luck charm.
Soccer Knots.
You
Keep
got,
going.
You got
Keep
me.
going.
You got Blake. You got Travis over there. The Soccer Knot trio. As long as we come to Geodis, Nashville ain't losing.
We're not losing.
Jeez, should I put you guys up whenever you come to Nashville?
I
I wouldn't say no. I mean,
you know, we're always here for a good time. We're always here, not for a very long time, but I guarantee you, we'll be here for every single win that's in Geodis Park.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Thanks very much for the update. Thanks for coming on. Good seeing you again.
have a
All
good
right.
one.
Hat trick Henny, baby.
Hat trick,
Patrick
honey.
Henny.